Wei Yan was the maternal cousin of Wei Xiao, born with foreign blood in his veins. Years ago, his mother unfortunately fell into the hands of the remnants of the Zhang No army and was taken captive by a barbarian chieftain. After enduring countless life and death situations, she was finally rescued. However, by the time she returned, she was already pregnant. She later died during childbirth, giving birth to Wei Yan. He was raised by the Grand Madam of the Wei family, who kept his true origins a secret. Growing up in the Wei household, he was a talented man but had a wild and carefree personality, fond of wandering and pleasure-seeking. He had a close relationship with Wei Xiao. This time, he returned to Yu County to celebrate the Grand Madam's birthday and happened to encounter Xiao Qiao at a fabric shop. From the very first glance, he was smitten by her beauty. At that moment, Wei Yan had no idea she was the wife of his cousin Wei Xiao. When Wei Xiao later came to visit him at a brothel called La Zhang Courtyard, Wei Yan even excitedly told him that he had recently met a woman in Yu County whom he adored, though he didn't know which household she belonged to. Wei Xiao, hearing that he had feelings for another man's wife, rebuked him for his recklessness. But knowing his cousin's flirtatious nature, he didn't bother to interfere. Only after returning to the Wei residence and greeting the Grand Madam, did Wei Yan realize with shock that Xiao Qiao was his cousin sister-in-law Wei Xiao's wife. Though he and Wei Xiao were close, and he genuinely respected his cousin, and even if he indulged in worldly pleasures, he knew in his heart that Xiao Qiao was strictly off limits. Still, despite warning himself, he couldn't help but tease and flirt with her every time they met. As the Grand Madam's birthday drew near, Xiao Qiao took charge of organizing the celebration. But one day, the precious jade bracelet prepared as a gift for the Grand Madam mysteriously vanished. Xiao Qiao ordered a search throughout the room, but it was nowhere to be found. The storage room had always been under strict watch. There was no way an outsider could have stolen it, which meant the thief had to be someone from the inside. The next day, a woman claiming to be a courtesan from La Zhang Courtyard came to deliver a jade pendant that Wei Xiao always kept with him. Having heard Wei Yan's earlier vague remarks, Xiao Qiao grew suspicious and misunderstood that Wei Xiao had visited a brothel for pleasure. In truth, it was Wei Yan who had deliberately hidden the bracelet, only to pretend later to be kind and helpful in assisting Xiao Qiao with the search. This misunderstanding created a rift between Wei Xiao and his wife. But ironically, it also revealed something amusing. Xiao Qiao, driven by jealousy, couldn't help but show her anger. Neither of them would back down, but it was obvious that feelings were beginning to take root between them. Wei Yan also discovered that Wei Xiao was secretly monitoring the letters exchanged between Xiao Qiao and the Qiao family. This gave him a perverse sense of satisfaction, knowing the couple was not truly united in trust. He subtly revealed this to Xiao Qiao, causing her to realize that Wei Xiao had been intercepting her letters. This deepened the conflict between Wei Xiao and Xiao Qiao even further.